Hello. That's my Rachel Maxey intro. Hello. My name is Sarah. I am a vintage mess. Welcome to my basement. So it has been a crazy month. Half month? I feel like I'm going to say that every time. So, it's been a crazy month. Started the new job and it's all going well, and it's just, a lot of time. So I thought I would take the opportunity of having a quiet house for once to do a little filming and get to some things that I needed to take care of. Mostly that is mending. I love mending clothes. I don't know why. It's therapeutic for me. I don't get to do it as often as I would like. So let's get into it. Okay. So if you have not fixed a pair of pants before, you take the little fuzzies off. And then you find where the heck you put your... Hey. Not what I was looking for, but I also was looking for it. Because of course I was. Here it is. Seam ripper. And take the yellow off, right? Just this part. I should probably do a cleaner job of this, but I don't usually care too much. And that's probably going to get sped up because who needs to see me pick threads out? Nobody. Sewing Sarah was correct. The struggle was real with this one. I don't know why it was so difficult to get this to come unpicked. Possibly just because I was doing it for camera, and it is always more difficult to do things for camera than it is to just do them. So we're picking and we're picking and we're picking and we're gonna get it, I promise. It just, for some reason, was being a pain in the butt. All right, got it. Okay, so then I had to take my, oh, there's a little lipstick on my palm. Nobody knows why. Take my extra pair of jeans that is nothing but patch material now. Because when you have a husband who goes through enough jeans, you have extra jeans for patches. And then you put the patch on the inside, like I've done on the other side. And you go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Right here I'm using a walking foot, which I honestly don't recommend. It kept catching on the material and making it harder for the machine to move smoothly. But, better to be lazy than actually switch the thing that I need to switch and have an easier time of it, right? Right? That's what people do. I don't know. I guess technically I wasn't being lazy as much as I thought it would work better, but then I didn't really think about it because I know that my materials have been getting caught on the back of the foot. I guess it might be time for a new walking foot. And don't you just love that hand position, pushing the reverse button with my thumb while dragging the fabric forward with my finger. Once you've gone back and forth, you flip it around and go the other way. Because basically what you're doing is you are weaving with your sewing machine. So you're weaving this patch in to the garment that needs patching. And if you want it to be more visible, your patch can be on the outside, or you can use a different thread. As you can see, my bobbin was not threaded correctly, and I still have not figured out that that's happened at this point in the video. But I'm going to keep going because, I don't know, because I didn't want to stop, I guess? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. Then, oh, more picking. That last little bit of thread off of there. We're going to switch the top thread to a gold, which I forgot to show you. Doesn't exactly match, but if you are that close to someone's patch on their butt, you got other problems. So, here we go. And we're threading and we're threading. The struggle, like I said earlier, was in fact real. I could not get this needle threaded. It is not the correct needle. It's actually just a woven, I think it's a quilting needle that is 90-14, something like that. Normally I would use a denim needle or a heavy duty needle, but clearly I need to add some supplies to my shopping list. And I apologize if you can hear the kiddo stomping around upstairs. He will probably be calling me in a minute, so we'll see how far we can get on this voiceover. But still trimming up threads and cleaning things up, making it passable. And then you go backwards and forwards on the belt loop and then zigzag over that to really secure it. Bump the camera. All right, then here I mess with the camera for a second to try and get a better shot. And, oh yeah, that helps to even out the layers. So I'm using an emery board. I've seen people use like another part of the pants. Yep, see here, messing with the camera. Oh, nope, we're just gonna go with it. That's fine, it's all good. But like another thick seam, and switch to the zigzag there, and really fight with it because again this needle is not correct, and I still haven't figured out that my bobbin is not correct in the machine. Let's see if I fix that at some point. And first pair of pants done. I skipped the second pair of pants because it was the exact same repair. For some reason, nobody really has figured out why, but my husband yanks all of the belt loops off of his pants. He's not pulling them up by the belt loop. We don't know. Just every single belt loop. I am pretty sure that is showing up on the audio, the stomp back and forth thing. But here we have the fabric is starting to shred in the crotch area and butt. So on these I don't typically clean it up and cut the threads as much, unless it's really bad, like ripped actually. At this point, it's not fully ripped, so it's a little easier to fix. And it's a little easier to fix because I switched away from the walking foot that wasn't working for me, and I think at this point I had fixed the bobbin. Hooray! Good little sewist. But see, you can barely see that repair because I kept the original threads there, so it kind of camouflages it. All right, last thing. The straps on my nightgown just were not up to actual living. And I don't have the color of purple I want in my sewing box. I am 175% sure I have the color purple that I need somewhere else in the room. I just did not feel like getting up to go get it, so we're using navy. And what I'm doing is I'm replacing those chintzy little plastic doohickeys, highly technical term, with some braided embroidery floss. And I cut way more than I needed here. I did not need this long and 2 levels of it. So I'm tying tying a knot in it. And I did not have the camera, or no, I'm sorry. I didn't have the tape that I normally have sitting by my sewing machine. So I pinned it to the jeans, which didn't work super well, but worked okay. I keep having to push it further away from myself so I can braid the 3 strands of embroidery floss. And if you have stuck with me to this point, you're a hero, because I was struggling at this point. Showing you the braid you can't see, probably. Oh, goodness. So anyway, we're still braiding. And at that point I said, I give up. There's more than enough here. So I just trimmed it. And then we're going to get those plastic doohickeys off of there because they're broken anyway. And tie the braided embroidery floss in a little loop, which is nice because it actually gives me a little bit more shoulder room in this nightgown. So unfortunately, when you are built like a linebacker with shoulders that can handle many things, I would have been a great person to carry the big buckets of water with the like yoke across my shoulders thing. I would have been able to carry a lot of buckets of water. But it doesn't particularly translate well to modern clothing. So that's why the plastic doohickeys popped in the first place. My shoulders are just too broad. You would think with like spaghetti straps like this nightgown has that it would not matter, but it did. So that was 3 pairs of jeans and 1 nightgown that I could get fixed before I ran out of steam. Is it perfect? Oh no. Are they wearable? Yeah. So I feel like today is a lesson in do it the best you can in the moment. Because I could do these better tomorrow. I could have done these better yesterday. But right now, when I have the time to do them, they're not great. But they're done. They're wearable. They won't fall apart. So I hope everyone is doing really well. I hope you had a wonderful Valentine's Day. thank you for watching. If you want to see another video, I am trying to upload every 1st and 15th of the month. And I will see you in another video.